Oh shit. Oh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Be On The Plate. I'm your host, Mo, and no, this is not your average food channel. This is food for thought. Okay, so I woke up to the breakfast of champions, a little leftover wine from last night, and I was gonna go out on a limb and go live, but for some reason it's not allowing me to. I finally developed the gall to do it, and lo and behold, I'm unable to do it for whatever reason. I don't know, YouTube restrictions, or maybe I just don't qualify yet, but it's okay. That's something we can work upon. You guys know what it is. Motivation Mondays. Come on, let's hear it, everybody. Motivation Mondays, another episode, another beautiful day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. A lot of respect, love, and admiration and appreciation to all of my YouTube subscribers. Thank you for the continuous love and support. I appreciate you guys. This would not be possible without you. Let's continue to grow this channel. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get us up there in the YouTube algorithms so that we can continue to provide this food for thought. Okay, back to Motivation Monday. There's several topics that I want to discuss, but you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to touch on the J-Lo and A-Rod breakup. Not that I give two flying fucks about their relationship or their monetary status or anything like that, because I'm an underdog supporter. I came from the bottom, which they did as well, but we are where we are in life, and my heart is where the people are, and the people are those people that are still looking to find their way, still hungry, still uncomfortable in the situations that they're in, still fighting in one way or another for their freedom, their liberty, and justice for all. I'm putting it that way. But I wanted to kind of touch on that because I experienced a similar situation to what they've experienced. And I'm going to say this. I don't think that there's a lack of love in their relationship. What happens is when you're in a situation where you have a person or two people that's very similar in success, in life, it doesn't work out, you know? It's sort of like they're yin and yang, you know? They're separate parts, but equal. And when you engage in a relationship with a person that has this ultimately the same success that you have, this, you know, you have a hefty bank account, and are doing pretty well for yourself, and you maintain yourself and sustain yourself, it's difficult for somebody to match that. But not only match that, what I've encountered in my walks of life is that the relationships that I've engaged in never worked. Why? Because no one ever took the time out to figure out what were my flaws, where was I lacking, where that person can fill the void. And why was that so difficult? Because I'm a one-man band. I'm a one-man show. I cook for myself, clean for myself. I support myself. I take care of my responsibilities. I'm a business owner. I'm successful, so on and so forth. So when you have an individual like that and you're going into a relationship, the other person actually starts to take on an inferior sort of role. And you may attempt time and time again, over and over again, to cultivate this person and bring them up to speed, kind of put them in the right direction, but you're taking them out of their comfort zone. And therefore, for some, it becomes a little too challenging. So my point is that when you're seeking a mate, seeking somebody to coexist with, love does not always conquer all. That person has to be highly interested in you. That person has to be able to invest the appropriate amount of time to get to know you and know that although you're a man and you can sustain yourself, you have your flaws as well. But it's for them to explore and uncover and to fill that void. They have to put the fucking work in. We don't give this shit out for free. We're not gonna extend ourselves for free. We're not gonna give all for free. It doesn't work like that, because we bust our asses day in and day out to obtain what we have, to catapult ourselves to the next level, to put ourselves in a position where we can be comfortable in life. And so I would say that primarily this message is geared towards a lot of you females. You know, sometimes us men, we give you some shit because you think that you are just outright deserving of what we have, and us gifting you and blessing you with things, and you know, but we worked hard for that, and we're gonna protect that, and we're gonna fight for it. And you girls need to demonstrate that not only are you interested, but you are willing to pick up our slack, that you are willing to invest the time to getting to know us, figuring us out. And being strong enough to carry us when we're weak. You see, us men that are independent individuals, us men that has bust our ass, we're not gonna just serve people on a fucking platter. We're gonna put you through the fucking rigmarole. And maybe that's unfortunate for you, but you know what? As I mentioned before, we worked hard for what we have. And if you want to be a part of that, you got to put your fucking work in as well. So, the moral to the story is, ain't this a beautiful view? Look at this. Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's a beautiful, bright, and sunny day. I know I'm off topic, but who gives a flying flag? Sharing is caring, and I want to share with you guys this wonderful view. And here we have the Hard Rock, which is where I stayed at the 28th floor. And Oceans, Showboat right behind me. It's just a beautiful, fantastic day, and I hope you guys get to enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying it. The moral of the story is, and you know what? This is applicable for men as well, because there's women out there in positions, you know, but this is more so geared to women, because women are much more emotional creatures, and they would actually take on an individual that is subpar or less than to cater to their emotional well-being. But a man, it's more, a man is more mechanically a mechanical thinker per se. So you got to put that work in. You got to put that work in. put that work in. And us men, we need to let these women do their thing. We need to give them an opportunity. We need to open ourselves up. I myself, when my mother left me when I was a young child due to physical abuse, emotional abuse, and so I grew up with my father, and that's all fine and dandy. I always give kudos to him. He did a great job within his capacity, but a man needs a woman so much as a woman needs a man. So now the fucking moral to the story is we need to find a common ground, regardless of what's her fucking credit score, her FICO score, regardless of all of that. If the love is there, if it's genuine, and if it's pure, you need to get that. You need to hold on to that. You need to embrace that, because women like that, men like that, they're a dime a dozen. And I'm going to leave it on that note, everybody. I love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Monday Motivation. Be on the plate. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Peace.